Okay, so what I was told was, I guess that the records said that at one time they did provide you with a copy of a trespass log.
Okay.
Is that correct?
I was provided a copy of a redacted version. Only my name was on. I know I'm on the trespass
Right.
list. I'd like to see everybody else that's on there
So
and
what-
who put them on
What
there.
they told me was that was authorized through Captain Hemphill.
Correct. What does that mean?
And he's not here, so they're,
Right, that would be if I wanted a copy of that. I don't want a copy of it. It'll just be redacted. That's why I'm asking to inspect it. That's why I went through all the trouble to call and make sure that I'm like 150% correct when I come in here and ask to inspect it. So,
once again, you're above my user level on that one. 'Cause
can we quit playing telephone? Can I speak to the records division? Because they honestly should know this stuff. The public records law.
I'm just telling you what they just told me.
They should be trained for this. Not everything requires a supervisor. That doesn't seem like a fiscally responsible process.
When it comes to records,
I mean, when there are records that should be available between 8 and 4 p.m., just in case, essentially, everybody should be trained properly on how to handle those records. I mean, especially if you mishandle them, that's a felony. So, I mean, I would assume that everyone would want to be trained properly just so they don't end up in trouble. Because mishandling of public documents is official misconduct. It's a D felony, or a level 6 felony now. Not bad. I haven't had a real criminal charge I had to worry about in a while. I forgot that they changed everything.
right?
But yeah, essentially, I'm supposed to be able to come here between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. And, you know, like the lowest person on the totem pole, and like whoever you just hired like a couple months ago to work in the records division, they should at least have the minimal training for something like that. So I'm just honestly baffled how the records division doesn't have this minimal training as far as concerning public documents and how they're supposed to be handled. So like I said, how do we wrap up this game of telephone here, and
I would suggest that you.
am I not able to speak to the records division? Because I noticed this guy just showed up a minute ago with a request for a police report. That's essentially a public records request.
It's probably his.
He was just in and out. But it's the same statutes. It's like, you know, robbery with a weapon, robbery where you tie the people up. It's all robbery. You know what I mean? It's all a public records transaction. He was in and out.
Well, I'm telling you what I was told.
So what you're telling me is that I'm being denied then,
I'm
essentially.
not telling you that.
So
I'm
what
just
you're telling me
I'm
is...
unable to fulfill that request right
Right,
now.
so
because
my-
I don't
right.
have somebody that's telling me.
The word for that would be denied. If my request isn't able to be fulfilled, that's being denied.
I'm telling you that you have another option, that you can talk to Captain Hemphill when he's here, but he's not.
When is he here?
He's typically here from 7 until roughly 3.
Okay. Why is he not here now?
Because they're training. They had training today.
Right, interesting.
It was mandatory training, and everybody's had to rotate through it. And unfortunately, he came here on a day when they're rotating through that training.
Do you see the irony in the fact that the public pays for that training, and then it's documented, that training, that mandatory law enforcement training you're talking about, is documented under Indiana Code 5211's annual report due by March 3rd. The literal report that I'm asking for is the report where the police department says to the public, here's what we did with your money and why you can trust us. I find it hilarious that everybody's at this training paid for by the public, but the report that you provide to the public to show how open and transparent you are with the money that's paying for all this training is unavailable because nobody's apparently got the mandatory law enforcement. What are you guys training to do? Shoot each other and shit? Shoot me?
We're done.
I mean, I know. I'm just asking. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm at a loss for what you guys do because I can't read this report to figure it out, to be provided with the literal factual information that you guys are obligated to give me.
I apologize that you talked to the chief and had this set up, and the rest of us are aware of this, okay? Unfortunately, I can't help you with that.
I mean, my goal is to make sure you guys are aware. I thought you guys were getting there, but it's apparently I got a lot more work to do. Maybe I can get some court influence again or something,
Okay.
because that's my real option. The statute doesn't say anything about fuck around until Degnagard's available or Hemp Hill's available or
Is there
Smith
anything else
or
I can
anything
do
like
for you
that.
right now?
I guess not, man. I'm assuming anything. I can think of a range of things that you could do for me, but you guys don't know what they are. So,
Okay.
I mean, I gotta wait for, you know, I don't know who next time. Fire department, nurse,
I would
DNR.
stop and talk to Captain Hemphill tomorrow.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah. Maybe I'll have time for that. What do you guys do for people who got other shit to do than keep stopping in here?
We do what?
People that have other things to do, like, you know, other than come back tomorrow and stuff. Because to me, it kind of seems like it's a tactic to where if I don't have time, I gotta, you know what I mean, just put it off and stuff. Then I don't get the report
I don't
or
play
get
that
to see
game,
it.
you know that.
I mean, I think you work for a larger organization that is definitely making you play that game. You're not going to play your own game. I know that. Have a good one. We got 145 here, and we're gonna wrap it up.